Oh, I hate having to get up early. Good morning, y'all. I have just been so freaking sleepy. It's just been sleepy. Okay, so just FYI, I am running the same special on Flash I was gonna say on Flash. I'm running the same Flash sale on readings today. Just FYI, there seems to be a team of frauds that run around the internet and try to make it seem like flash sales are bad. Flash sales are not bad. It's not bad for you guys to save money, and it gives us an opportunity to talk and connect. Why is this frozen? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm about to say it froze all up. So I'm gonna create a quick banner for y'all. And what y'all can do is y'all can either text me for the links or either you can cash at me. Okay, $33 for 22 minutes. Because my time is very valuable right now. But I got to talk to you guys about something real quick. And then $66 for 45 minutes. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about something. And I want you guys to take this from someone who has been trusted, um, have a very good reputation, um, and a lot of testimonials. Hey, good morning, Stefan. Hello. Um, I was gonna put up a video, but I decided to just go live so that I could announce the flash sale at the same time. Please, please, please. This is where a lot of you guys make a mistake. A lot of you guys make a huge mistake by going to other readers. You don't go to other witches necessarily, but I have seen that happen, and we'll talk about that. Oh, Stefan. um, y'all don't necessarily go to other witches, but y'all will go to other readers, even though we have already quoted you on a time. I think that a lot of y'all get restless, a lot of y'all get impatient. There are some things that, yeah, can happen very, very quickly. I'm talking about within hours, especially when it comes to healing and uncrossings, um, and protection. But there are some things that take longer. Us witches, none of us have the capability to snap our fingers and say abracadabra, and you end up in a mansion making $1 million a day. Okay, let's be realistic. So a lot of y'all need to just be patient. What I've noticed is that when clients are like, because I actually had that happen last year. I had a client, he actually paid me $500, over $500 for an uncrossing, unhexing. 2 days later, he's already given up. 2 days later. You know, if you do that, I'm going to suspect that you were either spamming me, but he wasn't because he didn't try to get the money back. You're either spamming, trolling, or possibly it could be a mental illness. Okay. And that's okay too, because spiritual stuff can lead to mental illness. So as long as you're seeing like a doctor along with it, therapist, psychologist, then you're good. Okay. But here's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Please, first of all, please, if you are seeing an authentic spiritualist, please do not go to other practitioners to do the same work or either different work. Don't do that. Don't. I've noticed that there are some other witches that I really like, by the way. I've noticed that since they started complaining about this publicly, that they've started to get harassed because the scammers are either, and there can be people that do know their stuff, but they're still scammers. If you are somebody that can't mind the business that pays you, you're considered to be a scammer to me. Okay. If you are somebody that is doing the most, doesn't matter how much experience you have in conjure, you're a scam artist to me. If you're trying to perform Christian witchcraft, scam. That's a scam. Anybody that claims that they're practicing Christian witchcraft is a scam artist, period. I don't care what anybody says. No, that is adversarial energy when it comes to witchcraft. The answer is no. That's just like there's certain people from certain racial backgrounds that are not supposed to use white sage. Only a scammer or somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing is going to tell you that everybody can just use white sage. No, even white people will tell you to not fuck around with white sage. They're telling you the truth. For some reason, this is a source of controversy. All I know is that I went to Hecate after years of being in business, asked her, because it was a question that I don't want to say I was afraid to ask her, but I just had never gotten around to it. And she said, no, you're not. No, that's not. No, no. I think it was just in the year 1980 where indigenous people, this was like literally in the past century, where indigenous people were just given the right to practice. In 1980. Yeah. Why do y'all think I'm trying to get back home? Because it was a big ass deal when I would be outside doing my burns. People were still like weirded out by it. Where else are you going to burn sage and herbs? You can't burn them in the house. You have a smoky ass house. I mean, you can burn it a little bit in the house, but the type of work that I do, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what that is, okay? Obviously, when I'm outside burning like a plethora of herbs, that's something that my ancestors has instructed me to do. So, whatever. Same thing when it comes to Christian witchcraft. You just don't mix it. You just like that. Like I'm. It's like being in the fucking Twilight Zone or something. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, wow. Like, no. Like, no. Like, no. 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 You can do whatever you want to do. Just don't bug me with the shit. Just don't bug me with it. Just don't bother me. Don't don't It's not to say that you can't be Christian and hang around with witches. That's different. Love one another. Yeah, we should be able to coexist. We should be able to marry one another. Yes. But to be Christian practicing witchcraft, no. Everybody has their own individual relationship with source. That's why you see a lot of witches married to Christian men. That's why you see a lot of people of different cultures married, people of different religions and spiritual beliefs married, because that's okay. But to be somebody that's a devout Christian and you're practicing witchcraft, no. And I understand, because I was looking at a video the other day, and there was somebody that made a comment, and they were saying that in Spanish culture they do that. That may be something that they're able to do in their culture. Okay? That doesn't mean that you can do it. That doesn't mean that everybody should do it. Now, here's the problem. It's going to create conflict, delays, chaos, crazy shit if you come to me and I work with Hecate. Hecate is like one of the queens of the underworld. Like, you can't go and say hail Hecate and then praise Jesus on Sunday. Like, when you do that, you're automatically creating conflict and adversarial energy for yourself. Okay, KK. And then you're also possibly bringing in and inviting those. If listen, I'm a healer and a witch and I'm helping you and you're praying to kill me. Like, you want me to die and I'm trying to help you. And my people are healers. I'm not allowed in your church. They don't want to hear that. They don't like that. So you're going to so now some of you guys are like, well, I'm not really into religion or whatever. I just, I grew up in it, but I ain't, and so that's cool. But some of these practitioners that you're going to, like, for example, I am not a hoodoo practitioner. I do not use the Bible. Don't come to me and then go to a hoodoo practitioner. Duh. No, no, that's not going to work. And it doesn't work that way to where I don't know where this came from, to where people are trying to bounce clients back and forth like that. No, I can sense it. I can feel it. I do not mess around with hoodoo because I do not play around with the Bible. I am not playing around with that God. I don't even let my kids say Jesus in my house. Like, how people be like, Jesus, I'm gonna light up some Palo after saying that. No, no, like, I don't know what. Like, I have no understanding whatsoever of hoodoo. I know how to remove their curses. because there are some crazy hoodoo curses. But I don't know about that. I don't practice hoodoo. I don't use the Bible at all in my work. Okay. So when you come to me and then you go to another practitioner that is using the Bible, you're automatically creating adversarial energy. And if you feel better going to that person, go to that person. Don't come to me. I would much rather have people and clients that I am aligned with. Please don't go to other practitioners and tell them about us either. It's a secret. It's a secret. You don't go and do that. No. Now, unless you're talking to a high priestess, that's different. And a high priestess definitely can interject when there is a witch that is doing work for you that is dangerous to you. Now, so that now that we've gotten that cleared up, okay, let's talk about y'all going behind our backs and getting readings from other readers. Don't do that. If your practitioner is not available for readings, check your references. You know, I've gotten in the habit. I give my clients all of their divinations out the gates. They get a picture of their tarot cards because tarot cards are the truth. They get a picture of their tarot cards. You guys get all of the information that you need. There's no need to go behind that witch and check on her work. Because guess what you're going to do? You're going to slow it down. Don't talk to people about the work that you're having done. Don't go and gossip about it. Don't go and complain about it. Don't go to a forum typing about it. What's wrong with y'all? I was listening to another practitioner and she was talking about some freaking forum where they're like leaving reviews and they're just literally like discussing things like during the course of the work that they're having done. Like, why would you go and discuss that? Why are you going and saying that the work is not working after 3 days? No, no, unacceptable. Don't go to no forum and talk about me because my spirit's gonna be watching you. Don't do that. Please don't do that. What the goodness gracious. Guys, don't do that. Don't go to a witch and get spiritual work done and then go and discuss it openly in a damn forum. No. When I do my groups, y'all not sitting in a forum together. No, no. I just I mean, what are you doing in this forum? Singing Kumbaya? Like, get it together. Like, you don't like what do you need? Therapy or counseling or something? Go see a therapist. What are you doing in an open forum discussing stuff like that? You should not be doing that. You should not. You should not. No, spirit does not like that. Especially when you're discussing your practitioner. Why would you do that? Like, that is so, like, I swear, you know, there used to be a time, and I remember because I was alive during those times. There used to be a time where witches would do work for people. The people would keep their mouth shut. They would have faith. And their stuff would come to in about a couple of days or less than that. These days, people don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Thank you, honey. Are you serious? I don't. Let's talk about the dangers and the risks that you not only create for yourself, but that you also create for the person, the witch that's doing work for you. Going to other readers to check behind their work. Don't do that. Go to the person. Okay, first of all, if the witch that you're going to cannot give you some kind of time frame, probably shouldn't go to that witch. Okay, but most of us can divinate, and you can set up an appointment with us, or you can just ask us. Let me tell you what happens when you go to other readers. A lot of these readers are not being proactive about protecting the situation. A lot of them are letting any and everything come through. Some of them are unethical to the point where when you go to them, they're placing you under possession during the reading. Or you're becoming possessed during the reading. That's another risk. Nobody becomes possessed during my readings. No, because I always have protection. So it just it's no. Don't go and pay for spell work or ritual work and then go to a reader and say, "Hey, I went to so and so," because my spirits are going to pick up on it, and they are going to be upset. In fact, that's why Hecate came up with that protection for me, because some of my clients were dabbling. That's called dabbling. Please don't do that. Then you put yourself in a situation to where you're being manipulated. Please stop doing that. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. Just don't do it at my company. Because some of these people are not only like, okay, I understand a lot of practitioners are very eccentric. I understand that. But some of them are batshit crazy. I had a client do that to me last year. Needless to say, I had to take a break from that client. Some weird person called my phone, and now I can see the client is like I'm totally worried about her. Like I form a bond with my clients, and I'm worried about this girl. Like she is not herself whatsoever. This crazy lady called me talking about some. She had a real heavy voice, sounded like she had throat cancer or something. I said, "What are you attacking me for? I'm protecting the client. Who are you?" If a person can't tell you their name, they ain't right. My name is Jamila Briscoe. It's on my birth certificate. Y'all be going to these people. Yes, I'm Mademoiselle. What's your real name? Mademoiselle. No, your mama didn't name you Mademoiselle. That's not, something tells me that that's not your government name, ma'am. Mademoiselle is not your government name, hun. No, it's not. What are you talking about? A lot of y'all will go to these people and become possessed. Your ancestors will not allow you to go back to that person. And then you'll come to me to get cleansed. Your ancestors will completely block you from going back to that person. You'll just go get a reading. They'll block you from going to that person. But that person wants money out of you. So guess what they doing? They got your name, they got your picture, they got your date of birth. Then and I can see that stuff. That's why I'm saying, when y'all go to, that's why I always ask y'all, have you ever been to any other readers? Have you ever been to any practitioners? I always ask y'all that, because some of these people are doing shit out of desperation. I started my company in 2015 doing work for people. I ain't never been desperate. Ain't never been out here talking about I'm going to kill your whole family so that I can get clients. And then, yes, some of them are outsourcing and going over to other countries, paying for this chaotic death magic and all that stuff. They're doing a lot, man. It's a lot of corrupt shit happening out there. And then y'all will come to me, and I've been burned by clients before. Like, I've had people take advantage of me before. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. But I'll be blessed. I'm always blessed and not stressed. Please believe that. Let me tell you something. You can never go wrong by doing right by people. And these people that are out here talking about I'm corrupt. I do what I gotta do. Uh, yeah, you don't get it. They lower the value of the craft completely. If you practicing some good witchcraft, you ain't got to do all that shit. Even though we will do some dirty shit to people that deserve it if it's justified shit. But all that, especially attacking other practitioners, like, that's something that you have to really, really be sure about what you're talking about. Like, you have to really, really be sure. Like, you can't just be just doing some shit. You can't just be doing the damn fool, just attacking people that don't fucking deserve it. I can tell you right now, all of y'all that went to a dark practitioner, the protection was not strong enough. It wasn't. It was not strong enough. Okay. Or if any. Then y'all come to me. And and I have to keep things stable in my life. I can't just become destabilized by clients because y'all are doing certain things that you probably know that you shouldn't be doing, but you still do it anyway. Like, that's a no-brainer. I've had several practitioners that I've had to deal with in the past couple of days. It's really been pissing me off because they've been throwing shit at me. And why would you do that? Like, you better, hey, let me tell you something. It is that other practitioner that is fucking you over, and you're gonna learn the hard way. Okay? That's a fact. When you do that, when you leave me and you go to somebody else and you tell them about me, and they get to fucking attacking me and shit, you're gonna find out that other practitioner is fucking you over. Your ancestors are gonna come and fucking tell you that shit. They're gonna fucking make it clear to you. All signs are gonna point to it. You're gonna start realizing the pattern. After you leave me, you're gonna realize that shit got totally fucked up. After you walk away from me, after I say, hey, you bringing in too much stuff, I gotta drop you. I gotta drop you. When that happens, that is when shit gets real bad. Not my fault. I gotta look out for me and mine. Nope, not doing it. Jamila ain't doing it. I'm sorry. Like it's very simple. Like people make shit complicated when it doesn't have to be. Okay. So y'all do what you want to do. Y'all grown. A lot of these practitioners out here, they want to turn you into a zombie. That's fucked up. To protect you from one of them houses of Santeria, you got to put 1,500 down on that. That's several $1,000s you got to pay now. Cause I ain't dealing with all that chaotic ass energy. I ain't doing it for no cheap price. I'm not. Now I've been offering the piggyback protection and people have been getting that, but just FYI, like y'all that done went to yeah, no. And if you belong to one of those IFA houses or Santeria houses, don't even come to me to get a read. I don't give a damn. My choices ain't low. I ain't out of options just because these jackasses. I'm saying, listen, you know why I'm being clear on this? And then I was being clear about the sage is because I want my clients and potential clients to know that I know what the fuck I'm doing. You're not going to come into my business and have to worry about me dealing with clients that are using sage and they know that they shouldn't. You're not going to come into my business and deal with me and I'm dealing with clients that are still connected and tied to that stuff, and you got to actually worry about it. I want people to know that it's clean. Mm-mm. Don't even come to me. Not even for a reading. Not even for a reading. Because, first of all, what I've noticed, and this has been confirmed through several people that I have literally had to remove Trojan horses from, and just like a lot of shit. People getting beat up, people getting killed and shit. When I don't hear from y'all, I be worried. I be like, damn. Because y'all, oh my God. Mm-mm. Y'all know I got that demonic protection from death. I got it covering my whole everybody that I love. I don't play that shit because it be people out here sacrificing people. I don't do shit like that. And I'm the one that end up getting taken advantage of. And I'm a good person. And I'm the one that end up getting taken advantage of. Why do y'all do that? And you can't just go to the Bible on me and say, "Oh God, forgive me, get Jamila." Uh, no, I got the protection of Lilith. Yeah, no, she ain't about to let your Bible curses. We ain't no sacrifices and we ain't no scapegoats. No, and we ain't gonna be no blood sacrifices either. Even my children in KC mode, my spirits got my children protected by firearms and men with guns that will blow somebody fucking head off over my daughters. My daughter is 9 months pregnant right now. The father of her child will blow your motherfucking ass away over that child. He will blow your ass away. He don't give a fuck about what you talking about. So ain't nobody worried over here. Okay. And it's people out there, they'll be like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And the shit be backfiring like a motherfucker. So just know that when y'all get in my protection, that shit gonna backfire on y'all enemy, whatever they send to y'all. And I am not revealing my protection. I've actually had a couple of people ask me, I'm no, I'm not revealing it. I was sworn to secrecy. I know how to keep a secret. I know how to keep a secret. You got to pay 6,000 to know what that is, and you'll love it once you get it. You'll be like, ooh. But if you guys can't afford that, then there's options for you. Okay. Um, it's a lot of fuck shit going on around here, and then a lot of them people be looking like they from other countries and shit. And they don't like Americans. They don't like Americans any damn way. I ain't worrying about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. They not protecting you enough. Yeah, I like it when clients get the work that they're supposed to get because I be seeing shit and I be knowing shit. That doesn't mean that I'm going to like let anything come into you so that you'll be desperate for the work. I don't work that way. Because if I do that, then that's going to make my job harder for me. So I don't do that. You'll get the work done if that's just what it is. Ain't nobody going through jumping through no fucking hoops like that. That's a waste of time. I got people that come to me all the time. They just pop up out of no damn where. And some of those people do be getting sent to me, which I don't understand why in the fuck. Why would an adversary send somebody to me? They just gonna become my friend. I don't know what the fuck. They gonna jump on the side of Jamila, regardless. Okay, they gonna love me. They gonna love me for life. You send somebody to me, they gonna love me for life. They gonna turn against you. So I think they stopped doing that. I think it's a few of them though that turned that. Mm-mm. Okay, so just FYI, please don't do that, man. Like y'all just sometimes the readings are a trap within themselves, and I don't give a damn about what the hell they talking about, man. And no, I'm not gonna like what the fuck. Like, do I need to fear any man? No, I don't. So I ain't about to sit up here like it's so bizarre. Like, I personally think one of the reasons why I have so many issues is because I revealed like how successful I was, and I be revealing my successes and shit. And people either want vengeance, they got a problem with me. There ain't none of they fucking business, man. They need to go talk to Hecate about that. And my clientele did get adjusted with everything that was going on. I have less clients with more money for the most part with pretty complicated cases. And I like it that way because I like working with people on like a real focused level. You know what I'm saying? But I am accepting new clients though. Okay. And quit listening to these stupid people that are talking about a flash sale. Man, we all do. Those people are just obsessed and they're gang stalkers. And Tiffany told them to do it. Tiffany said stalk Jamila 10 years ago, which, I'm not talking bad about Tiffany. And these was a bunch of black people that was misled. They all up to the same thing. There's a history behind this. It started out with Tiffany. Tiffany was mad at me because I unfriended her. And the next thing you know, I had a whole goddamn group of people stalking and following me around and shit. And they need to just let it go. I don't get it. It just let go. They don't know how to let go. They gonna have to though. They got mad at me after I did that live on my other channel, kind of like my little trolling channel or whatever, because that's all they doing is trolling. So I troll with them sometime. I spoke about that. I spoke about how, they basically created a modern day slave group, which is weird. Like, ill, go, ill, the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm cussing so much this morning. So that's pretty much what I wanted to tell y'all, man. Don't go, because you know what? If you don't have the proper protection during that reading, or if the space is not cleansed, or something's going on, it could be spirits sitting around listening, and they like, oh, okay, let me jump on this person so I can make shit slower too, or I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of y'all don't be proactive about, and I'm not gonna force you to get protection. And then also another thing, y'all be thinking, I'm gonna go to Jamila to get manifestation work done, but I'm gonna go to the Bible for protection. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my God, no. I got protection from the Lord. What? Mm-mm. Fucking up. You fucking up. I'm sorry, that's a mistake. And anybody that throw anything at me for fucking telling the truth about it, you gonna regret it in the next 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes for my spirits to get rid of whatever you're doing and teach you a lesson. 2 minutes. Okay. So yeah, no. I didn't never understand the prevalence of practitioners chasing behind other practitioners. Like I've never understood that. Like I just be looking at it like, you know how you get a confused ass look on your face, like what the fuck is wrong? Like, you know how Cat Williams holds his head to the side, like what the fuck is going on here? I've never heard of that before. And I've been around a lot of witches, and don't know witches be like, okay, we can follow each other in social media because it's entertaining seeing them do their work sometimes. But for you to like be running behind another practitioner, like I don't think you're a practitioner. I think that you're more so a stand. Okay. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I'll catch y'all later. Okay. Make sure that y'all catch that flash sale though. You can either cash at me, or either go to my PayPal links. And they're on my link tree. Divineservicesapothecary.com is my website. It takes you straight to my link tree. Hold on, let me post that. Let me post that. I'm not like other black people though. I noticed, y'all, I've been on YouTube watching people for years, and I used to really, really be into the natural hair videos, right? And there was a natural hair person. Her name was, I believe, Black Onyx. And she always advertised her website. Always. Just like Tony Daly advertises her website. People was attacking her because of it. Black people was attacking her because why she always showing her website? Because she sells hair products, and so it's a lot of black people that they want to shuck and jive, but at the end of the day, how the fuck is anybody gonna know that you have a service available if you don't fucking talk about it? And I think that it's got something to do with lack of confidence that don't have nothing to do with nobody else. A lot of people was telling her, they was like, girl, you good? They like, I just ordered something from your website last week. Girl, you good? Shit, you good? But other people be like, why you advertise? Why you always gotta say visit blackonyx.com? Why you always gotta say that? Like you act like that's all you want is money. She's a business that is advertising her business. What do you want? Her to be your best friend? What the fuck? Y'all, I can't. I can't with this shit. And that her advertising her website didn't make me enjoy her vlogs less. She has some great videos. I don't get it, y'all. Like it just, I think there's some people, especially in the black community, you know, they feel weird about that. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I think it's insecurity. Every time I come on here, I'm gonna tell you to go to divineservicesapothecary.com. That's SEO for your website just by saying divineservicesapothecary.com. And people be like, don't do that. What? Why? Because I'm a hater. Because I'm a modern day slave in my mind. And you know that we trying to get reparations. See, I don't get down with folk like that. And then I'm like, why is this in the spiritual community? Like, y'all don't get it. So you're gonna practice witchcraft so you can struggle, huh? Who the fuck, y'all? I can't. Please don't listen. Listen, okay. Everybody don't think the same. Everybody ain't the same. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Okay. Anywho, happy February the 24th. And I will see y'all later. Bye.